And let's check out the newspaper headlines this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. I'm not doing this alone. I've got right here.
Hi.
Okay, so let's see what the newspaper headlines are.
Right.
The Punch newspaper is what we'll begin with this morning, and it says Port Harcourt refinery marketers threaten boycotts as NNPCL juggles a petrol price. Now, the writer here is dealers insist PMS must be cheaper than Dangote's. NNPCL delays price portal opening, restricts products. Down here, we see EFCC opposes Bello's bail application. Court remands ex-governor. Reps to probe 8.4 trillion naira allegedly withheld by NNPCL. Tragedy averted as tanker spills diesel in Lagos. Osun Airport. APC projects panel clash over relocation. Still on the front page of the Punch newspaper, up here we have tax panel to defend a bill at Senate debates today. Tinubu to name new envoys after France, South Africa visits. A 30-year experience prepared me for COAS job. That's coming from Oluyede. And we have a finished court sets May 2025 date for Simon Ekpa's trial. All of these stories and more you can catch in the Punch newspaper this morning. I wonder which one caught your eye?
So this marketers threatened boycott as NNPCL juggles petrol price. The hula baloo between the NNPC, Dangote, and the marketers has been ludicrous, I would say, at this point. Now, last week there were reports of, earlier in the week there were reports of the Port Harcourt refinery in operations already, and we saw pictures of marketers, truckers already, taking fuel. So what exactly is going on? There are also speculations that a few petrol stations have reduced their price by 15 naira. This is even confirmed because I remember 2 days ago, my driver was saying to me that one of the filling stations that used to sell at 1,008 naira now sells as 1,065 naira. So, we don't know what's going to happen in the next, in the next coming days or in the next few days. But fingers crossed, if we have the refineries now coming up, and which of course is going to aid the ease of the fuel and all of its the modalities with it, then can the federal government just welcome it so that we can rest? All this person is frustrating this person, that person is frustrating this person. To be honest, we don't care anymore. We just want ease of access to fuel. Also, exactly, and which of course, because if the fuel prices drop, it affects everything. It affects survival. It affects livelihood. It affects the inflation as well. So, I mean, can we just, resolve on it?
Really, I cannot blame the marketers for wanting it to be cheaper. They believe, okay, since it's government, it ought to cost less. But then, at the same time, we should remember that the Port Harcourt refinery has just been, I don't know whether to use the word refurbished or rehabilitated.
Rehabilitated.
So as it is, a lot of expenses have also gone into it, which have to be paid back because we do not know the source of those funds. Yeah, well. So there are several ways to look at it, really. But at the end of the day, the importance is for breaking even.
Right.
But yeah, go ahead,
I know,
please.
right? So we'll start off with the Guardian. Oh, sorry. We'll continue with the Guardian newspaper. Making the headlines here, we have 555,000 shareholders forfeit 215 billion naira dividends over cost inflation. And here we have a picture story of unclaimed dividend retrieval process. Anyway, to get more of that story, just go to the Guardian newspaper. Moving on, power generation stagnates amid promises amid of 128 towers at 8.8 billion naira. Transport-related accidents caused most children's death. Wow. Lagos declares. And ABU decries 310 million naira per session electricity bill. Now, that is a conversation for another day. I'll continue. Court remands Bello, two others over alleged 110 billion naira fraud. You can find more stories on the cover of the Guardian newspaper, and we'll just wrap it up on the front page review. Well, front page review for now.
Yes. So that's about it on the newspaper headlines this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this. Just stay with us.